and welcome to my channel. My name is Sylvia and my channel is all about art and craft. Now today I want to do a card which is to celebrate the new year, and I decided that I was going to use the things that I got in one of my magazines, and it's called the Tattered Lace Card Making Collection, issue number 2, which gives you a heap of die cuts, and this is the one that I actually used, which is the smallest one. It gives you this little present with a balloon. It also gives you an embossing folder. Embossing pouch. Jesus Christ, woman. I don't know. And then also a heap of stamps. And what I've done, I just realised this one's sitting on the wrong side. Dearie me. I've actually done a lot of the work off camera, just so that, you know, the video is not going to be too long, because I want to try and keep it reasonably quick. So I'm going to walk you through the things that you need. You're going to need some tacky glue, and I just put some into this bottle. You're going to need a sponge. You're going to need some black ink, some split pea, maroon ink. You will also need some liquid pearl, a piece of string, preferably reasonably thin. Honestly, if I've had one that was a little bit more glittery, I probably would have used that, but I didn't have that, so that's okay. Now, the only other thing that I had used that didn't come with that set is actually a die cut of a bow, which actually fitted pretty well onto this. So it was just a matter of me putting some glue on it and sticking it down. The other thing you're going to need is some glitter gel pens, and basically I used a blue, a green, a red, an orange, a yellow. I also used a black. Alright, and before I'll start putting all these together and talking you through it, how I put it together, I just realised I was going to put some liquid pearl onto this as well. So we're just going to do that quickly so I can dry. Hopefully it won't take too long in here because it's boiling hot today. I'm just putting some around the edge, just a dot here and a dot there. Just like so. So what I'm going to do is I'll put that over to one side, and then I'll talk you through how I basically put all this together. So after I embossed some white cardstock, I then just cut this area out by hand, and I used my little spongy and the maroon ink, and just sort of spread it all the way around. And then what I did is I used the liquid pearl, and I only used it in certain areas, like where the little squill is reasonably close together. Where the bigger ones, I left them out. Okay, very simple to do. And then I just put some double-sided tape on the back. Of course, going along here was a little bit tricky. Yes, it's sticking down, but the backing is coming off, so that's fine. Then with this one here, I coloured in all the balloons and the box and the little stringy things here. And then I just grabbed the string, and what I did was I added a little bit of tacky glue around the edge and then just ran the string around it. And I did that for every single balloon. And with this one here, I actually came from the bottom here, went up, around and back down, so that when I stuck the bow over the top, you couldn't see the strings anymore, the loose bits, the end bits. And with this one, I just put some foam tape on the back. Now I'll grab this other one back. I know it's not dry, but that's okay. So with this one, I used the Let's Celebrate sentiment, and around the edge here I used a yellow, the darkest yellow I had, I think, yeah. And when I stamped the two champagne glasses on there, what I did is I put the maroon colour down the bottom, and I put the split pea at the top, so it would give me a lighter colour. And then afterwards I just went over it with a gel pen. I used a red one at the bottom here and then a gold one up the top, and I did the same with the bubbles. I just put little dots everywhere. And then I used my black gel pen and went over the writing of Celebrate. But then actually, hang on, this might be better. Yeah, I ended up handwriting 2020 on there because I couldn't be bothered trying to find my stamps that have the numbers, so I thought I'll just handwrite it. I know I didn't get it in the centre, but that's fine. So, and then of course the liquid pearl, which you saw me put on. Now, there's a little trick that I've discovered when it comes to putting your card together. What you want to do is grab your sheet of cardstock, and especially if you want to get it right on the edge, you then take the backing of your tape I've actually been trying to keep it as dark as possible in here to stop the room from heating up too much. I've got the fan on full blast, but yeah, it's just a really hot day today, so we are literally melting. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to line it up in the corner there. Like so. Stick it down. If you don't get it perfect, that's fine. Don't worry about it, because I'm going to go over to my gelatine in a minute and gelatin in a minute. Whatever. Damn bloody German in me. I don't know. Certain things I have trouble pronouncing. Simple as that. So, never mind. And what we're actually going to do is cut it out, right? But before we do that, I'm just going to quickly put this little balloon on. I reckon it's so cute. Come on, off you get. Now, if you do get this magazine, I'll pre-warn you now when you cut this one out with the die cut, these ones will stick in there like super glue. So what I actually found was, by using my little tool here, I was just very carefully just getting underneath and just sort of pushing it a little bit at a time until I got it out. Otherwise it'll rip on you. So just be aware of that. And what I want to do is I'm actually going to stick that right about here, like so. And then we're going to do our scoring. And what I do is I just slide it to where I want it, and I want it pretty close to the edge here. And then I just give it a score, just like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over to my toolbox over there where I've got my gelatin, and I'm going to cut along the edge here. Then I'm going to fold it, and then I'm going to cut the edge along here. Now here's the tricky bit, it's this bit here. I'm going to have to somehow try and get it out of the way. Downside of me having stuck it down first instead of waiting. Oh, I'm so impatient. Anyway, I'll be right back as soon as I've got it cut. Okay, so now that I've got it cut, I can turn this around and make sure the crease is in properly. And there you have it. See, I didn't chop it off. Clever me. And then we're going to grab this. Now, I'm not sure whether it's dry or not, but I'm just going to take the backing off here, and again, just foam tape. And I'm going to stick that right about here. Just like so. And there you have it, a nice little card. Now, I know you probably would have preferred me to take you through it properly. However, it is such a fiddly job, it actually took me ages to do. So, especially trying to get the string on there, because you kind of have to do it a little bit at a time, hold it in place until it grabs hold off so it doesn't start moving on you again. So, yeah, so I thought, no, I'll do this off camera and just simply talk you through it. So, but I do hope you found this useful, and hey, if you get this magazine, come and join me on my Facebook page. There's a link down below in the description to my Facebook page and show us some of the work that you've done with the things that you get in that particular pack, and I'd love to see them. Anyhow, be sure to give us a thumbs up if you haven't already done so, and if you're new to my channel and you'd like to see more videos like this as well as others, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you get notified when there's new videos coming up. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to see if somehow I can set up my camera so I can actually do a painting. So hopefully my idea is going to work, and that way I'll start having other videos coming up, because since I do the markets and things are starting to sell, I need to make sure that I'm going to start having more things for the market. So I thought, you know what, it's a good way of showing you guys all the different things that I do. And hey, this cart will be up for sale as well at the market. So pretty much everything that I do on camera gets sold at the markets, which kind of helps me purchase more supplies so that I can keep this channel going. So anyhow, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.